Hello everyone, my name is Sena and today I am going to present our Python project called Contact Book System. This project is like a digital phone book where we can store, search and manage contacts easily. It has two roles, admin and user. Admin can manage users while normal user can manage their own contacts. I will explain the features, how it works and why I used each part of the code. So let's get started. So the first line here is called a shebang. It simply tells the computer to run this program using Python 3. Those line 2, 3 and 4 these are just a comments. They don't affect the program, they just explain what it is about. Here we mention that it's a contact book system and based on a set of features and that the admin login is already fixed. When we get to this line, I import the data class and field. Data class let us build a class, each classes easily without writing a lot of repeated code. Field is used for things like giving default values. We bring in typing tools, dictionary, list and optional. They are only for readability to explain what type of data is expected. And also we'll import JSON for saving and loading data, CSV for spreadsheets, operation system for file handling, and getPass for hiding password. This is not necessary in my code, I just added it. Okay, inside this one we defined what a contact look like. Each contact has a name, a phone, an email, an address. It can also store an address, tag like friend or work, a favorite marker, a group name such as family, and even an interaction counter which tracks how many times we have contacted the person. And these lines are that a function changes a contact into a dictionary format so we can save it in files. Without this step, Python object can't easily be stored. So shout out to dictionary. This is a static mode that builds a contact from a dictionary. It is static because it doesn't need any existing object to work. It just create a new one from raw data. And when we come to user, here we start the user class. Also, as a data class, each user has their own account. A username has a user has a username, a password, and they also have a collection of contacts. stored in a dictionary for a quick lookups and a recent log, which remember their last few actions. And the static mode here recreates a user object from stored data. It brings back the username, password, contact, and their recent logs. And here we see class DB, database class. So this class in charge of saving and loading all data. It uses a JSON file called database.json. This load function check if the file really exists, and if it does, it loads all the user from it to the memory. And those lines are to save function. The same function writes everything back into the JSON file, including all users and their contacts. So when we get to the main one, those class is the brain of the program. It handles admin and the user administration or operation. Here we fix the admin and the admin login credential as admin, and the password as admin 123. When the system starts, it loads the database so we can work with existing user and contacts. So when we get to the login menus, this function, those function shows the login menu. The user can log in as an admin or as a normal user or exits, say bye. Depending on the choice, the correct login method is called. And then those parts check the admin username and password. If they match the hard-coded value, it opens the admin dashboard. Otherwise, it rejects the login. Means the admin and the admin username and the password are hard-coded. It means I cannot change it. And then this line is a normal user login. It checks the username and the password against the database. If correct, it opens the user dashboard. The admin dashboard here, after logging in as an admin, this dashboard appears. It has 4 functions or options: to manage user menu, view all contact system, and see global report, and then return. So these are the admin dashboard function. And then this section manages used for managing users. The admin can create new users and reset their password and delete them or list all existing users. So as we see here, so this creates a user function, make a new user with a chosen username and password. As long as it doesn't already exist, we can create a new. This one is a edit user function to reset a user's password. This one to delete user. If I don't want it to be in my contacts, I want to delete it, so we delete it. When I want to list them, it's print me out all users and show me how many contacts each one had. So here I can view, as I said, and global report, it calculates things like which user has the most contacts, what the most common tag is and the most common group in the total number of the contacts. You can see in the global report. When we get to the user dashboard, this dashboard is what a normal user sees after logging in. It has many options: adding, editing, deleting, searching, listing, contacts, marking favorite, organized group, and organized group, viewing reports, importing and exporting data, and then incrementing interactions and viewing recent activity. Okay, this is what the normal user can see when he log in or when she log in. When we get to the helper function, this is a normalized key function, decides a unique key for each contact, either using email or phone. This helps avoid duplication. When we go here, the print contact function neatly prints all the detail of a contact. ሁሉንም ፕሪንት የሚያደርግልን ይሄ ነው ማለት ነው ኮንታክታችንን። the duplicates I hate that. The duplicate exits function check if the same contact already exists for a user. If I one day forgot that X, let's say X, if X is in my contact and I forgot it and I wanted to recontact him, so at that place I don't remember that, right? But if the user really already exists, it says the user already exists. If not, it's added to my contact. This one, the add contact function let a user enter details for a new contact. ኒው ኮንታክት ለሆኑ ዲቴይል የሆኑ ኢንፎርሜሽኖችን ለማስገባት እንጠቀምበታለን አድ ኮንታክት ላይ። ኢት አቮይድ ዱፕሊኬሽን ኤንድ ሴቭስ ዘ ኒው ኮንታክት። ዱፕሊኬሽንን አቮይድ አድርጎ ኒው ኮንታክቱን አድ ያደርግልናል ማለት ነው። and then the edit contact, it allows changing an existing contacts information like phone or email. And then the search contact. When we get to the search contact, it searches for a contact by name or phone or text according to your need. And the list contact here function list all contact for current user. And delete contact functions is to remove a contact after confirmation. If I want to delete X, it asks me for a confirmation, like do you really want to delete X? Yeah, why not? እንደዛ ዲሌት ማድረግ ይችላል ማለት ነው። And then we will get to the favorite in the groups. This part let us the user mark a contact as a favorite or unmark it or list all favorites. And this one, the manage groups. A user can set a group for a contact or list all contact in a given group. As you see, set a group and list by group. Yeah, this is the function. And when we get to the reports, this menu lets a user import or export in contacts in JSON or CSV format. Oh, sorry, I mean this one, import export. Let's say user import or export contact in JSON or CSV CSV format. And then when we get to I forgot to explain those ones. The import JSON function load a contact from a JSON file into the user account and avoid duplication. And CSV and the export CSV export JSON function saves the user contact into the JSON file. Export ያደርግልናል ማለት ነው። And import CSV function loads a contact from a CSV spreadsheet into the user account. And export CSV function writes the user's contact into a CSV spreadsheet. And then when we get to the share interaction in the logs section, this one share my contact, let one user share a contact with another user. And this increment interaction function increases the interaction count for a contact each time the user interacts with them. If I interact with X, it counts the interaction for a contact. It means when I call him repeatedly. And then last but not least, before we say last but not least, view recent logs function shows the last view action of the user. If I called X for the this day for the last time, show me the action that I did. And then last but not least are the main function. Start the program, loads the system, and opens the login menu. If the program is run directly, main is called, like thunder. So let's try it. So here አማራጭ ያስመርጠኛል። እንደ ሎጊን ነው እንደ አድሚን ነው እንደ ዩዘር ሎጊን ማድረግ የምፈልገው ይጠይቀኛል። So now I want to login as an admin. I'll press 1 and then enter. አድሚናችን ፓስወርድ እና ዩዘር ኔም ሃርድ ኮድ ስለሆነ ዲፎልት ስለሆነ እዛ ኮዱ ላይ ሜንሽን ያደረግነው ዩዘር ኔም እና ፓስወርድ እናስገባለን። ሶ ዩዘር ኔሙ አድሚን ነው፣ ፓስወርድ ደግሞ አድሚን 123 ነው። አሳይ ኢንተር ወደ አድሚን ዳሽቦርድ ወስደኛል። ሶ ናው መጀመሪያ ማኔጅ ዩዘሮችን ማኔጅ ለማድረግ ሞክር። እንደን ኢት ማኔጅ ዩዘር ውስጥ ክሬት ሪሴት እና ማድረግ አለ እና አሁን እኔ ምንም ኮንታክት ስለሌለኝ ክሬት አደርጋለሁ ማለት ነው። ሶ ክሬት የማደርገው ስም ለሴይ ሴና ዩዘር ኔም ነው። ፓስወርዴ ደግሞ 1 2 3 4 ነው። ጌት ፓስን ብትጠቀም ኖሮ ፓስወርዴን አያሳየኝም ነበር እንደማለት ነው። and then user created ይላል። ክሬት ከተደረግኩኝ በኋላ እስቲ ባክ ልበልና ወደ እንደ ሎጊን እንደ ዩዘር ደግሞ እንትን ልበል ሎጊን ልበል ሎግ አውት ብዬ then ሎጊን as a user ከዛ ዩዘር ኔም ይጠይቀኛል ማለት ነው። ሴና እላለሁ። ፓስወርዴ ደግሞ 1 2 3 4 ነው። ከዛ የኔ ዳሽቦርድ ውስጥ ተሰገቡ ሴና ዳሽቦርድ ይላል። እዛ ውስጥ አድ ማድረግ እችላለሁ ወደ ራሴ ማለት ነው። ወደ ራሴ ኮንታክት ኤዲት ማድረግ እችላለሁ፣ ዲሌት ማድረግ እችላለሁ፣ ሰርች ማድረግ እችላለሁ፣ ሊስት ማድረግ እችላለሁ፣ ፌቨራይት ማድረግ እችላለሁ፣ ግሩፕ ማድረግ እችላለሁ፣ ሪፖርትስ ማድረግ እችላለሁ፣ ኢምፖርት ኤክስፖርት ማድረግ እችላለሁ፣ ሼር ማድረግ እችላለሁ፣ ኢንሰርመንት ማድረግ እችላለሁ፣ ሪሴንት ኮል ያደረጉትን ሰው ማየት እችላለሁ፣ ሎግ አውት ማድረግ እችላለሁ። ሶ ናው አድ ላድርግ የሆነ ሰው ኔም I want to add Hana, my partner, and then I want to add her phone number, and I will just add single ቁጥር and then enter ኢሜይሏን ይጠይቀኛል። ይሄ ሃና gmail.com እላለሁ። አድረሷን ይጠይቀኛል። አድረሷ ሀረር ነው። ከዛ ታክስ I'll just say GH and then added ሃና አደርጋለች ማለት ነው። and then እስቲ ሰርች ላርጋት ቆይ ከዛ በፊት ሊስት ላርጋት ሊስት ለማድረግ ደግሞ 5 ቁጥር ላይ ስላለኝ 5 ቁጥር ነካለው። ከዛ ሊስት ያለ አንድ ኮንታክት ስላለኝ ያንን ሃናን ስልክ ቁጥሯን፣ ኢሜይሏን፣ አድሬሷን የሆነ ታግዋን አዳረገልኝ ማለት ነው። ኢንተራክሽን ገና ከሷ ጋር ኢንተራክት ስላደረኩኝ 0 ነው። ከዛ አሁን ደግሞ ማርክ ማድረግ ፈለግኩኝ፣ የሆነ ፌቨራይት ውስጥ መክተት ፈለግኩኝ። ስለዚህ 6 እነካለሁ። ማርክ አንማርክ ሊስት አለ። ሶ አይ ዋንት ቱ ማርክ ደን 1 እነካለሁ። እንደን ኢሜል ኦር ፓስወርድ ኢሜል ኦር ፎን የቱን ነው ማርክ ማድረግ የምፈልገው? ኢሜይሏን እላለሁ። ኢሜል ከሆነ ኢሜል ብዬ እጽፋለሁ። ኢሜል ኢንተር ሲል why it says not found? I'll try again. 6 okay, yeah, it's my bad. I want to mark and then email or phone. ኢሜይሉን አስገባለሁ። ሃና I forgot how I write it. Okay, ሃና ኢሜል ሃና gmail.com እላለሁ። ከዛ ይኸው አፕዴትድ እዚህ ጋር ማርክ አድርጌዋለሁ ማለት ነው። and then show report ሪፖርቱ እንትን the total contact and since ሃና only one ስለሆነች ቶፕ ላይ ነው የምትሆነው ማለት ነው። so I want to press 8 for report and then top contact Hana. I have no interaction with her, so now the only contact I have is Hana, so Hana ነው የሚያሳየኝ ማለት ነው። እና ይሄ የሚያሳየው ይሄ ሲስተም አድሚን እና ዩዘርን ሮል ነው የሚያሳየው እና እንዴት ነው ማኔጅ ማድረግ እንደምችል it's a perfect contact management system. So this is the last. Thank you for listening to my presentation. To summarize it, this contact book system is a simple but powerful Python program that can manage users and contacts, organize them into group, mark favorite, and generate report, and even import or export the data. Through this project, I learned how to use classes, data classes, file handling with JSON and CSV, and how to separate admin and user role. I hope this explanation gave us a clear idea of how the system works. Once again, thank you for your time, and I will be happy to answer any questions. Not really.